What's going on, guys? So in front of me I have the latest model of the Intex Excursion 5 inflatable and portable boats, and I'm super excited to actually test it out. I've seen many other YouTube reviews videos, as well as read a lot of reviews by other people as well. So I want to show some of the things that I believe could be helpful to you guys that wasn't shown in other videos and review as well. And I'm super surprised that, you know, this boat, after 4 or 5 years now, it is still about the same price as 4 or 5 years ago, guys, which is super cool. But anyway, the link to everything I use in this video will be in the description box down below. It is the best deal I was able to find on the web, so feel free to check it out at any time, guys. So let's go ahead and start the video by doing the unboxing. Alright, so here's the box shipped and delivered to us. It came in at about 50 pounds, so pretty good weight, but I was able to carry and handle the entire box myself. As for the dimensions, that way you'll know if the entire box or the boat, when deflated, will fit in your trunk or in your small vehicle. Is from left to right, it is about 25 inches, and from top to bottom, it is about 21 inches, and its thickness from the back to the front is about 15 inches. So let's go ahead and dig inside and check out what's all in the box. Alrighty, guys, so here's everything that was inside of the box. First of all, we have the latest model Intex Excursion 5 inflatable boat. Next, we have a manual handheld air pump. And it also comes with a rope right there, as you can see, to put your anchor or hold down the boat when you are on shore. And we also have 2 oars for you to paddles. And these 4 little thing right here, I believe, is the attachment for the fishing pole, or it may be for the oars right here, but we will find out in just a minute. Next, we have your user manual right here. And lastly, we have a repair kit pouch in which you can put all your repair stuff in there if this boat ever happens to have a puncture. That way you can repair it if you need. Hopefully we don't have to do that. Oh, and I forgot, we also have a carrying bag, which is very convenient, and that is one of the main reasons why I got this inflatable boat right here, due to its portability. When you deflate it, everything fit inside of that carrying bag right there, and then you can just carry it with you and put it in your car, put it in your trunk, and go wherever you want to go. Here are all the different components and parts. Once you unfold everything, we have the front seat, middle seat, and back seat, and the boat itself is 12 foot long and 5 foot 6 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and inflate them, but I'm not going to be using the air pump that comes with it. I'm going to be using this little electronic air pump right here, and most other YouTubers say it takes about 15 minutes to pump it manually with our hand using this pump that come with it. So let's go ahead and find out how long is it going to take to pump it up with this about $10 air pump right here. I will leave a link to this in the description box, that way you can check it out, as well as the link to the boat. I'm really surprised that the price of the boat was still literally about the same price as it was like 5 years ago, and this is again the latest model, so I believe that is a very good deal. So it took a total of about 15 minutes to entirely inflate all the 3 different chambers of the boat itself. While I was inflating the boat with this electric air pump, I was hand pumping the front seat, back seat, and the middle seat. And guys, that is when I was thankful of purchased this right here. Only about 10 or 15 bucks or so. And it saved me so much strength, guys, especially in a day like this, super sunny, and it is over 90 degrees, guys. You will be thankful if you have this with you. It is totally rechargeable, and it is powerful enough to inflate the entire boat on one single full charge and still have some battery left in it. So again, I am extremely thankful that I bought this little guy right here. But anyway, let's show you the 3 different chambers. So the first chamber is this outer layer right here, and the second chamber is right here, and the third chamber is the bottom of the boat right here. Now, how do you know when you have inflated the boat enough? This little strip right here comes inside of the user manual, and you can simply rest it right here next to the chamber, and you will be able to know if this 2 line right here and down here matches with the line on the chamber. That means it is good enough. Same goes for the second chamber. And the only chamber that does not have this measurement is the third chamber, which is this right here, but you really don't need it for this part right here. But anyway, to open this second and first chamber, it is super easy. All you have to do is twist it counterclockwise and it opens like that. You stick this in there to start inflating it, and the cool thing is it will only allow air to go in but will not allow air to get out. So even when it's open like this, air is not coming out, so it is not deflating the boat at all. Now when you do want to deflate the boat, there's another knob at the bottom here. You simply twist it counterclockwise and keep on going until you open the entire thing, and that will deflate the boat. Same goes for this second chamber right here. So once you finish inflating it, simply put this back, twist it clockwise, just like that, guys. You're ready to go. Now as for the seat, so let me go ahead and show you how to attach it. On the front and the back as well as in the middle, there's these little ports right here where you can attach the seat onto it. This is the back of the seat right here. So all you have to do is put the seat right there, and then as you can see right here, kind of just push this down. Trying to do it one hand because I'm recording with the other hand here. So let me put the camera down real quick. Hopefully it'll still be able to catch it for you right there. So push this down just like that, guys. Same goes for this side. Put it in there. Push the seat back with one hand, and then with the other hand push this down just like that, and the seat will rest nicely in place. Now once we have our boat inflated, ready to go, our next step is to actually attach the oar together. As you can see right there, I have laid it out exactly as it needs to be. So the first part is the handle on here with the black part. This is the top part where you hold to, you know, start paddling, and then the attachment in the middle, which is this part. You're gonna attach this into here, and then this piece into here, connecting them. Go ahead and push them together, and then what you are going to do is go ahead and twist this and lock this into place. So twist it clockwise until it is good. Now you're gonna do the same thing on both sides. Make sure it is tight and snug. I'm doing it with one hand just to show you, but I will tighten it in just a second. Now the last part is at the bottom. We are going to attach this into here. You know, this piece go here because I have this little black thing right here. Stick this in, and then we are going to have to push this button down just like that, guys. Once it is assembled, we can go ahead and attach it to the boat right here, like it is on this side over here. As you can see, I already have it attached. And on the back of the boat here, you do have 4 different attachments. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 attachments are for you to attach the motor on there if you want to buy a motor. That way you don't have to self paddle it yourself. Now you do have 4 fishing pole holder. One right here, right there, and right there. So 1 on each corner, 2 on each side, or you can say. Now it is not the strongest fish pole holder, just like other YouTubers have said, and I have got to agree with them, because look at this, guys. So I've put the pole on there, and as you can see, it looked like it is about to fall over, but I thought of a good idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie a rope or a string on here where my pole is, and then I'm gonna tie the other end of the string right on here. That way, if when I'm fishing the fish happen to be big and pull my pole down, then I will still have a rope that is tied on here and then onto my boat. That way it is not going to go anywhere, and I'm not going to lose my fishing pole. Oh, and these 4 last pieces of attachment right here is actually where it goes in here, guys. It goes into each of the fishing pole holder. So just push it down like that, and then it'll have a better fit for your fishing pole. So just like that, guys. So I am gonna be tying my pole just like I mentioned to you guys. One more thing before we get into the water. Remember the rope, guys, that came with it? Make sure you attach it on either the front or the back of the boat. That way you can attach an anchor to it or tie it down whenever you need to, guys. And they have one of the handle on the front and on the back as well. And this little hole right here, just loop this rope over and then put a good knot on it, and then we are ready to go, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie it, and then we are going to head in the water. Alrighty guys, so here we are on the boat. We have a family of 4 currently, 2 kids, my wife and myself right here paddling the boat. Now one thing I want you guys to definitely be careful is the oar, guys. Do not leave this oar on these 2 pieces like I mentioned to you earlier, because it is not too sturdy. I was pretty much just unloading and putting the boat into the water, and one of the oar literally just fell off just from me kind of moving the boat back and forth. So that is one thing you have to definitely keep an eye on. But other than that, guys, I weigh about 160 pounds. My wife about 110. He's about 30. That guy's about 30 pounds. So we are definitely under the weight limit. This thing's supposed to hold over 1,300 pounds. And we are just floating in the backyard of our lake right here. Okay, you might want to sit down, buddy. So he's able to jump up and down on here. But the water in our lake is super calm, and it's a pretty small lake. That is why we got this boat. So far so good. And paddling it is my first time ever paddling this boat of anything of this kind. So it's pretty tiring for me right now, since it is so hot out here, over 90 degrees right now. Just want to take the kids out for a test ride. I actually tested once before I took the kids, just to be safe and everything. But so far everything is good, guys. So just be cautious of the oar holder. Don't use it. Leave the oar in the boat or tie it down with a rope if you're gonna hold that. That way you don't lose your oar in the middle of the water or something like that. But let's go ahead and continue paddling, guys. Okay, one more thing about these oars, guys. So it would be a better idea for you to go ahead and actually slide it in this hole right here, the oar holder hole. That way you don't have to worry about putting it into place or it sliding off the boat when you are already in the boat. I did not realize that, so I kind of like assembled the entire oar together. Then I got into the boat. Then I realized, oops, there's no way for me to put the oar on there without it, falling off if I were to let go of my hand. But if you let it go, put it on like this, even if you let go, the oar will not fall off the boat or get into the water, at all. So before you attach it, hopefully you have seen this part of the video, go ahead and put it in here first before you attach it. That will save you some time if you are already on the water. So get everything prepared and ready, and that should be better that way. So the base, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers actually created a hard board for the base. But the purpose of me getting this inflatable boat is not really to go anywhere for. We are just enjoying it in our backyard, in our lake. That is pretty much it. But to show you how stable it is, I think my son was standing and jumping on it earlier. But Liam, you want to stand up and show them? Just stand, don't jump, okay? Okay, he's about 30 pounds or so. And he can stand, so okay, you can sit down. Let's see if daddy can stand. Okay, I am about 150 or 60 pounds or so. So let me see if I can stand. Whoa, I'm standing. Okay, I don't recommend you to stand on this boat without a hard board base. So if you were to be somewhere with wavy water or strong current running, you will probably not be able to stand up, because my lake is really calm, literally no movement at all whatsoever. So let's ride around, have some fun. So another thing about paddling with these oars that comes with it, guys, even in my lake right now, as you can see, water is very calm, but the boat doesn't move or go as fast. So all of the other YouTubers or reviewers is absolutely correct. You cannot go too fast with these oars. So if you want, you should definitely attach a motor on the end of the boat right there if you want to go any faster than like under half a mile per hour or anything like that. But hey, this thing is super fun to have, and the price of this boat, you cannot complain at all for what you get with the price that you paid. Absolutely a fun thing to have and enjoy with the entire family. I get tired pretty quickly, but I did found it, you know, it goes faster if you were to paddle backwards and not forward. So I sit right here and then I paddle backwards like this, and it goes faster. Another thing I want to talk about is these inflatable seats. Personally, for me, I actually like it. They're pretty comfortable, and I can paddle easier with the seat when I'm sitting on it. If I were to take the seat out, it's a little bit harder for me to actually, you know, paddle because I'm kind of deeper down inside the boat. So I actually like the inflatable seats, unlike many other people, but that is just my personal preference. Still have plenty of space. I can actually put an ice chest right here and then carry some other food and my fishing poles, and I can still be pretty comfortable up here if I were to travel by myself. So you could definitely bring another adult or two and we'll still have plenty of room and fun. Overall, I believe this is definitely a bargain and a super good deal, and comes with plenty of fun for what I paid for it. So with all that being said, guys, thanks everybody for watching. I hope this video was somewhat helpful to you, and I will see everybody in the next video.